Hey, Aaron Lake family. Thanks for joining me on this important update. It's been a while, and so I want you to stick with me through the whole thing. It's in two parts. The first part is some real exciting announcements of things that are coming up very soon, and then there's going to be a challenge at the end of this update. So, first things first, let's get to some of the important announcements that we're going to be making. First of all, we have been with our B3 kids and our B3 beginners have been at 11:11 for 1 hour. And so now we're excited to announce that on the first Sunday in November, and it's November the 1st, we're bringing back B3 kids and B3 beginners back at 9:30. So beginning on that first Sunday in November, we will have two children's times for B3 beginners and B3 kids at 9:30 and 11:11. Now, keep in mind, we are still practicing all of the safe measures of social distancing and the teachers wearing masks and sanitation and taking temperatures for children and parents that come in. And also, at this time, if your preschooler is still in diapers, we can't take them at this point. But hopefully very soon that'll be lifted too. But right now it's not. So 9:30, 11:11, B3 kids, B3 beginners, November the 1st. That's the first Sunday in November. I'm very excited about that. Now, have you heard about our Aaron Lake Family Film Night? I hope that you have. So on Friday night, October the 30th, that's the Friday night before Halloween, outside behind me, in the field back here behind the Family Life Center, we're having a family fun film night. We're going to be showing Aladdin, the film version of Aladdin. We'll have vendors out here. We've got Dale, who's going to do his hot dog truck, and we got Big T that's going to be doing funnel cakes, and all of that will be here. We're going to have fun, and also there's going to be a goodie bag for all of the kids that come, and it will have been placed very carefully, and all of the goodies are pre-packaged goodies. And so, but also on that night, we're going to have a miracle pumpkin patch for the boys and girls. And you say, well, what's a miracle pumpkin patch? Okay, I'll tell you. Here it is. You got to come on that Friday night to find out. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. So here's the deal, folks. We haven't seen each other. We haven't been around each other very much at all since March. And even though when we do come, it's a 1 hour service, it's short time together, and we just feel like it's just a good time to come on that Friday night at 6:30. You can sit in your car, you can have a lawn chair, you can take your blanket out. It'd be a good time to hang out with your family, but also a good time to hang out with people hopefully you haven't seen in a while, or even more important, to introduce yourself to people you don't know. It's just a family fun film night, and that's on Friday night, October the 30th at 6:30. Don't want to miss it. That's going to be awesome. Now, there's an important challenge that I want to issue to all of us. As you know, we are in the middle of the most important presidential election in history, I do believe. And so the purpose of this update is not me telling you who to vote for. I'm not going to do that. But I will tell you and encourage you and challenge you to vote, and vote your biblical values. Now, I know what you're saying. Some people will say, that's none of your business, Pastor. Well, I beg to differ. And there's two reasons why I differ with that. Number one, the problems that we're facing in America, I believe, are not political in nature, but they are spiritual in nature. And that's right in my wheelhouse. Number two, the Bible teaches us that God is in charge of all government. So I want to encourage you to get out and vote. I'm going to just let me just say this, that we can make a difference as a church family in three ways. All right, number one, of course, is prayer. Now, listen to me. We may not all agree on our political views, but there's something as believers that we can all agree on, and that's this, that even though we may disagree politically, it's never an excuse not to love each other unconditionally. That's a mandate. We know that no matter what we do, no matter who's in office, no matter who you vote for, no matter what political party you adhere to, we are to love each other unconditionally like we have been loved unconditionally. So pray for God's will to be done. Pray for America, and pray that we will be obedient to what Jesus has prayed for, that we would be in unity as a church family. And the second thing that we can do is prepare. Now, you need to get the information yourself. You don't need to get information from the last tweet or the last Instagram or Facebook post. You need to do the research yourself. Now, in order to help you do that, we're going to put on the screen this website. It is a bipartisan voter guide, and you can Google it if you'll go to dailycitizen.focusonthefamily.com. Let me give you that again, dailycitizen, one word, .focusonthefamily.com. If you go to that, there is a tremendous voter guide that goes down the line between what each candidate believes and why. And then also at the end of that voter guide, it has all the resources so you can be assured that it's not fake news. You can be sure that it's not partisan. You can be sure that everything that's said in that voter guide has been fact-checked, okay? So prepare. Don't just listen to everybody else. You do the research. And then the third thing that we can do is participate. In the last election, 97 million Americans did not vote. Did you know that? 97, I'm not talking about registered voters. 97 registered voters in America did not vote in the last election. 15 million evangelical Christians right now are not even registered to vote. Now, folks, listen. Voting is an American privilege. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. Matter of fact, what I love about Aaron Lake Baptist Church is we get to minister to heroes. I mean, real heroes. And we minister to those that know people that have given their lives. We have people in our own fellowship that have literally given their lives for this right and for this privilege for us to vote. Now, maybe you have already voted. You've mailed it in. Good for you. Make sure that vote gets counted. Maybe sure you want to vote early, and I don't blame you. Try to avoid some of the crowds. So early voting in North Carolina begins, I think, on October the 15th, and it goes through October the 31st. Now, let me tell you what I'm going to do. Now, this is just me, but on voting day, Phyllis and I are going to get up. We're going to get up early, and we're going to go and vote physically. We're going to get in line, and I hope it's a long line. I really do. And we're going to wait, and then we're going to go into the voting place. For us, it happens to be right here in our FLC for our district. And we're going to go to separate booths, and we're going to vote our conscience. We're going to vote our values. Then we're going to come out of that booth, and we're going to have one of those stickers that says, I voted. And then we're going to leave here, and we're going to praise the Lord and be thankful that we live in a nation where we can still do that. So I hope you'll take that challenge up. Hope to see you Sunday. Hope to see you on Family Fun Film Night on the 30th of October at 6:30. I hope to see more parents coming with their kids on the first Sunday in November. It's going to be a great time to be part of Aaron Lake Baptist Church. And I don't know if I've told you lately, but I love being your pastor. God bless you guys.